The 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS 454. Everyone, today we're diving into something that has stirred excitement among car enthusiasts and collectors all around the world, the all-new 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS 454. Yes, the legendary nameplate is back, and this time, Chevrolet has reimagined the icon for a new era. Combining muscle car heritage with futuristic performance and design, the Nova SS 454 is here to remind everyone what true American power feels like, but with a modern twist that makes it relevant in today's high-tech automotive world. The first thing you notice when you see the 2026 Nova SS 454 is its bold stance. Chevrolet has perfectly balanced nostalgia with modern aerodynamics. The front fascia carries a deeply sculpted design, a wide, aggressive grille finished in gloss black with a massive SS badge that proudly sits in the center. The LED headlights are razor-thin with a split pattern, inspired by the classic Nova's round lamps but reshaped for the future. The daytime running lights sweep sharply across the corners, giving the car a fierce, predatory look on the road. The hood is muscular, featuring dual power bulges that hint at the beast hiding beneath, the legendary 454 badge engraved just above the vented intakes, signaling that this isn't just another performance car, it's a reborn legend. Moving to the side profile, the Nova SS 454 commands attention with its sleek yet powerful proportions. The roofline flows smoothly into the rear, maintaining a fastback silhouette that feels both athletic and elegant. Massive 21-inch forged alloy wheels sit in black chrome, wrapped in low-profile Michelin Pilot Sport tires designed specifically for high grip and performance. The fender flares are bold but sculpted, with just the right amount of aggression. There's a subtle character line running from the front vent to the rear quarter panel, paying homage to the vintage Nova but reinterpreted with modern precision. The door handles are flush, and the side mirrors are aerodynamic with integrated cameras that feed live views to the digital interior screens. A gloss black trim line runs along the window edge, giving the side view a sleek and cohesive appeal. At the back, the 2026 Nova SS 454 is a true showstopper. The rear end is wide, low, and muscular, it looks like it's ready to pounce even when standing still. The LED taillights feature a thin horizontal strip with animated lighting sequences that illuminate when you start the engine or brake. The rear diffuser is made of carbon fiber, housing dual rectangular exhaust outlets that roar with authority. Above them, a subtle lip spoiler is integrated into the trunk, adding aerodynamic balance without breaking the clean design. The SS 454 badge glows faintly in red when the car is turned on, a small but dramatic touch that highlights the attention to detail. Now stepping inside, the interior of the 2026 Nova SS 454 is where the fusion of classic spirit and modern technology truly comes alive. Chevrolet has built a cabin that feels driver-focused, luxurious, and unapologetically performance-driven. The first thing you'll notice is the cockpit-style layout. A large curved digital display stretches across the dashboard, blending a high-definition instrument cluster with a massive infotainment touchscreen that supports gesture and voice control. The graphics are customizable, allowing drivers to switch between retro-inspired gauges or futuristic racing dials. The steering wheel is flat-bottomed, wrapped in Alcantara with red contrast stitching and the SS logo at the center. The seats are a masterpiece, bolstered sport buckets finished in a mix of premium leather and microfiber suede, embossed with the 454 logo. They offer both heating and cooling functions along with memory presets for different drivers. The ambient lighting system can be personalized in 64 colors, subtly tracing along the dashboard and doors to match the driving mood. The center console is finished in carbon fiber and houses a short, metallic gear selector. The attention to detail continues with brushed aluminum accents, soft touch surfaces, and hidden storage compartments that make the interior feel refined yet functional. The Nova SS 454 also comes with a premium Bose performance sound system featuring 14 speakers, giving crystal clear audio for every note of your favorite tracks when the exhaust isn't doing the talking. Under the hood lies the heart of this beast, a re-engineered 454 cubic inch V8, now paired with mild hybrid assistance for instant torque delivery. It produces an astonishing 670 horsepower and 710 pound-feet of torque, channeled through a 10-speed automatic transmission with paddle shifters. The powertrain has been tuned for a mix of old-school muscle and modern control. The car rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.2 seconds, with a top speed exceeding 200 miles per hour. Chevrolet's engineers have worked magic to ensure this car doesn't just go fast in a straight line but also handles like a modern sports machine. With adaptive magnetic suspension, active aerodynamics, and torque vectoring, the Nova SS 454 hugs corners with precision that surprises anyone expecting a heavy muscle car. Despite its power, Chevrolet has made the Nova SS 454 surprisingly efficient for its size. The mild hybrid system aids fuel economy, and with multiple drive modes including Eco, Sport, Track, and Classic mode, drivers can tailor the experience to their mood. The Classic mode is especially interesting. It recreates the exhaust note and throttle feel of the original 1970s Nova SS, giving purists a taste of the past within a futuristic machine. When it comes to pricing, the 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS 454 is expected to start around $85,000, with fully loaded trims crossing the $100,000 mark. Considering the performance, luxury, and heritage packed into this vehicle, it's a strong contender among high-performance cars from both America and Europe. Chevrolet aims to make the Nova SS 454 not just a car, but a statement, a blend of emotion, power, and technology designed to reignite passion for American performance. As for suggestions, it's hard to find much fault in a car that delivers this level of design and performance, but Chevrolet could consider offering a manual transmission option for purists who want full control. Also, adding a limited collector's edition with vintage-inspired paint schemes and retro interiors could make it even more desirable among enthusiasts. In conclusion, the 2026 Chevrolet Nova SS 454 isn't just a revival, it's a rebirth of an icon. It combines raw American muscle with the refinement of a luxury sports car, reminding the world that Chevrolet still knows how to make hearts race. Whether you're an old-school muscle car lover or a new-age performance fan, this car bridges both worlds perfectly. The sound, the feel, the design, everything about it screams attitude and precision. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2026 Nova SS 454, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our upcoming reviews of other future classics. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you choose this over a Dodge Charger or Mustang GTD? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, keep driving the legend forward. The 2026 Ford Mustang everyone. Today we're diving into one of the most exciting muscle cars of the new era, the 2026 Ford Mustang. This car represents the latest evolution of an American legend, blending raw power, modern design, and cutting-edge technology. Ford has completely reimagined the Mustang for this generation, keeping its iconic DNA alive while pushing it firmly into the future. If you've been waiting to see how Ford plans to keep the Mustang relevant in an age of electrification and digital driving experiences, then stay tuned, because this review covers everything from its aggressive new exterior to the powerhouse performance under the hood. Let's start with what you see first, the design. The 2026 Mustang immediately grabs attention with its bold, muscular stance. The front end has been redesigned to look more aerodynamic yet still intimidating. The hood sits slightly lower, sculpted with deep character lines that flow toward a large, blacked-out grille with the Galloping Pony emblem right in the center. The LED headlights have a sleeker, more futuristic shape, wrapping around the fenders to create a fierce expression. Ford has also integrated active air vents that open at high speeds to improve cooling and reduce drag. The front splitter sits lower to the ground, giving it that race-ready attitude even while parked. Moving along the side, the Mustang maintains its classic fastback silhouette but with sharper edges and modern proportions. The roofline flows smoothly into a wide rear shoulder, emphasizing its rear-wheel drive power layout. The side mirrors are slimmer, the doors sculpted with aerodynamic curves, and the optional 20-inch alloy wheels add a sense of performance aggression. You'll notice new side air extractors behind the front wheels, not just for looks but to channel hot air away from the brakes. The stance feels wider and lower, giving the car a planted, athletic look that makes it clear this machine means business. At the back, Ford has really dialed up the drama. The signature tri-bar taillights return, now with a more 3D design and sequential lighting effects that look absolutely stunning at night. The rear bumper is more sculpted, housing a large diffuser and quad exhaust tips that deliver an unmistakable growl when you hit the throttle. The spoiler options vary depending on the trim, from a subtle lip spoiler for the GT to a large carbon fiber wing for the Dark Horse model. Overall, the rear of the 2026 Mustang feels like a perfect blend of tradition and innovation, classic Mustang spirit with a futuristic touch. Stepping inside, the cabin feels like a whole new world compared to previous generations. Ford has gone full digital, with a curved panoramic display that merges a 12.4-inch digital gauge cluster with a 13.2-inch central infotainment screen. The interface is powered by Ford's Sync 5 system, offering smooth animations, customizable layouts, and wireless smartphone connectivity. The interior lighting is fully ambient, allowing drivers to personalize the color scheme to match their mood or driving mode. The materials feel premium, with soft touch leather on the dashboard, brushed aluminum accents, and contrast stitching that gives the interior a sporty yet upscale vibe. The flat-bottom steering wheel feels thick and perfectly contoured for performance driving. Even the seats have been re-engineered, offering better bolstering and ventilation, making long drives or track days equally comfortable. Ford has also reduced cabin noise significantly, but with the press of a button, you can let the exhaust system roar to life, keeping that authentic Mustang emotion intact. Now let's talk about what matters most: performance. The 2026 Mustang lineup offers multiple engine choices, catering to both purists and modern enthusiasts. The classic 5.0-liter Coyote V8 continues to roar with over 500 horsepower in the GT trim, while the top-tier Dark Horse Edition pushes closer to 540 horsepower with track-tuned precision. The EcoBoost 2.3-liter turbocharged four-cylinder has also been upgraded, delivering around 330 horsepower with improved efficiency and responsiveness. Ford hasn't forgotten the manual fans. The 6-speed manual gearbox remains available alongside the 10-speed automatic for those who crave more control. The chassis has been stiffened, suspension tuning refined, and steering calibrated for sharper feedback. There's also a new drift mode for those who love pushing limits, and the MagneRide adaptive suspension adjusts instantly to road conditions, offering a perfect balance between comfort and control. The car's acceleration is blistering, with the V8 model going from 0 to 60 miles per hour in about 3.7 seconds, while braking and cornering stability have been noticeably improved. In terms of pricing, the 2026 Ford Mustang starts around $33,000 for the EcoBoost base model, while the GT sits closer to $45,000. The high-performance Dark Horse variant crosses into the $60,000 range, depending on options. Considering the technology, design, and raw performance it delivers, the pricing feels competitive against rivals like the Camaro and Challenger, especially given that both of those cars are nearing the end of their traditional muscle eras. Ford has positioned the Mustang as the last standing true performance coupe that still honors the sound and soul of gasoline power while adapting for the future with advanced digital features and hybrid readiness. For buyers, the 2026 Mustang is a solid choice if you want a car that can do it all. It's thrilling to drive, visually striking, packed with new tech, and still proudly carries that American muscle heritage. If you're into daily usability with some weekend fun, the EcoBoost model is an excellent pick. But if you crave the full Mustang experience, the rumble, the drama, the adrenaline, then the V8 GT or Dark Horse will give you exactly that and more. In my suggestion, Ford has done a brilliant job balancing nostalgia with innovation. Some may wish for an all-electric version, but keeping the combustion heart alive for a little longer feels right for this generation. It's the perfect send-off before Mustang eventually transitions into a new era. The 2026 Mustang feels like a celebration of everything that made the car legendary: sound, speed, and soul, now wrapped in modern performance and technology. So there you have it, the 2026 Ford Mustang, a car that bridges the past and the future with pure emotion and engineering excellence. It's more than just a muscle car, it's a symbol of passion, freedom, and power. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon for more in-depth car reviews just like this one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, where we explore more machines that move the soul.